So, as I understand it, there are two paths to enlightenment. We could call them the path of non-duality and the path of following your excitement. And following your excitement is key here because it will always lead you onto what path is relevant for you. So, if it's exciting for you to follow the non-dual path, you will feel excited to follow the non-dual path, and you will go into, like, you know, the sort of teachings that Muji teaches, sort of stop doing everything, don't listen to your mind, meditate, drop everything, you don't need to do anything to become enlightened. And that's a valid path, but I don't believe it's relevant for everyone. So what I believe more is relevant for the vast majority of people on the world now is following your excitement moment to moment, and it turns into service to others, because when you're truly following your highest excitement, it's always of service to the whole, it's always of service to the universe, to God, to Brahman, and it's always of service to everyone in your life, because it's the guidance of your higher self, and the higher consciousness always wants to serve itself because it understands that creation is better if it serves the whole of in creation, something like that. And so for most people, I believe it's going to be relevant to be out in the world, following your excitement, being of service. And as I say, you can be excited to follow the non-dual path, the path of knowledge, as it's called in the Bhagavad Gita, where you spend your time meditating and do these Advaita, non-dual style teachings where you drop everything, do nothing, and see the perfection in creation. But what I believe is more relevant for the majority of people now, because we're entering a time of transformation. We're entering a time of manifesting a new golden age on planet Earth. And for the majority of people, I believe this is going to involve action, the path of action, as it's called in the Bhagavad Gita, or the path of service. And of course, I said your highest excitement is the path of service to all. So I think what's more relevant for most people is being out in the world, even in crazy places like this. Well, this is actually a really beautiful place because it's a bridge over the sea. But being out in the world, following your excitement, moment to moment, to the best of your ability, without hesitation, without expectation, in the knowledge that creation will always support you, abundance will always flow to you in whatever form abundance needs to flow to you. This is the state of mind we need to be moving into, knowing that we're all here to serve the whole. We're all here to serve Brahman. We're all here to serve God, to serve the One, to serve humanity, to serve planet Earth, and serve all of creation through our excitement moment to moment. And if you're doing a job that you're not enjoying, you're not being of service to anyone. You're not being of service to yourself because you're making yourself unhappy. You're not being of service to your family because you're making yourself unhappy. It's all done out of fear. But when we understand that creation will support us, that we're living in a non-physical reality, and we create our own reality, and when we're following our excitement, we create our reality before us, because our reality is created through vibration, through raising our frequency. And as we raise our frequency, we create a higher frequency. Higher frequency equals more bliss, more joy. And when we're internally in more bliss, more joy, we start to create a high frequency reality outside of us, in our physical reality out there. So, and this includes abundance to our family, abundance to our friends, abundance to all of creation. This is a high service to all. So we need to step out of these old-fashioned beliefs that we're living in a separate world, in a separate universe. I mean, quantum physics is pointing to this. Quantum physics and the observer effect is showing that we do not live in a physical reality. It's all created by our consciousness. And this has been taught by all religions, all spiritual teachings for eons. So we got to align with our highest excitement, trust will be supported, raise our frequency. And what happens as we raise our frequency? We purge all the negative beliefs from our system. There's no space for negative beliefs when we're raising our frequency. And we become more aligned with consciousness, our chakras open, and we become enlightened. We experience more bliss, more conscious, more ecstasy. So that's basically it. Have a wonderful day. Shivai.